Hey everybody, how are you? It's Aisha B, the Money Moves Mentor, and I've come to you guys today with a video um, that's basically checking in to see how everybody's doing since everything is opening back up, if you will, and I don't think everything is going to be back 100% normal. To be honest, things weren't that great before all of this happened, anyways. But now we get to see the full blown, details of what's going on actually in the world as far as the stock markets and all of that. And one day it's still fluctuating. So it's volatile. As most people know, it's always been that way. But as of today or whatever, it's like really like swinging from a pendulum. It's like a roller coaster ride. So I mean it is what it is. But I want to talk about what are you guys going to do? What is your plan B or C or whatever, when things do go back to, being semi-normal? I don't think anything is going to be fully fledged normal again. That's just, I can't stress that enough. But I'm talking to the people who were getting the unemployment and then the extra monies that came from the state or whatever. Some people were seeing that extra $200 and up to $400+ weekly. And I already know that sometimes when you don't understand money, I'm going to say all the time, when you don't understand money and how to properly use it for your buying power or whatever, or do things that's conducive to keeping you, above water. Some people splurge. Just simply put, I don't think anything's wrong with that, but the thing that is wrong with splurging, when you are basically poor. Some people get a little get that hood rich mentality, and I'm like, man, let's go, we could go buy up a whole bunch of gym shoes and, clothes or whatever. That's cool, people. But just take care of as long as you're taking care of your business, that's all that matters. But what I'm talking about is keeping money in your pocket, guys. And as I was saying, the extra monies that you've seen on a weekly basis, you've gotten used to that money. It's been 2 months now, for a lot of people. You've gotten used to that money. So now when you go back to work, if you go back to work, for those of you who are going back to work, how are you going to, see the same results, see that same money coming in or somewhere close to that money? That's where myecon comes in, guys, because we show you with step-by-step videos how to correct your W-4s. Okay? That way you don't even have to ask your boss for a raise. You don't have to bother HR for just 50 cents more that they'll probably give you, $1 maybe. Who knows? But you can get your raise yourself, guys, just by knowing how to correct your W-4s. See an instant $200 to $400 raise on each paycheck, whether weekly or bi-weekly, because that's money that you've worked for. With inflation and taxes, you're already getting your heads chopped. Okay? So you money that you work for, a lot of it you don't see before you even get your paycheck, because Uncle Sam has already gobbled it up. So now you have to put yourself back in the mindset of, what am I going to do to make my financial situation better than what it is now? Or keep it somewhere similar to what I was receiving weekly or bi-weekly from unemployment, so that you don't sync. And that's important to know, guys. A lot of people are out here. I was one of them too, thinking that, it was a certain number that I can only put on my W4s. And that's not true, guys. You have the power to tell Uncle Sam how much money you want taken from your checks, or what tax bracket you want to be, put yourselves in. And not only does myecon show you that, you can use myecon as a business so that you can put the two together. Your income, well, not your income tax, but your when it's time to file your taxes, you can combine both of them. Use one as your employment tax and the other as a sole proprietorship, guys, and you can get tax write-offs doing so. It's not hard, guys. It's simple. It's simple. It's so simple that I believe a sixth grader can do it with no hangups. Okay, so that's what I really wanted to come in and talk to you guys about. Have a plan, a backup plan for your backup plan, because you're gonna need it. We don't know what's gonna happen after all of this unfolds. Now we're hearing different, point of views. We're hearing different analysis in terms of how the inflation is going to hit. Well, inflation's already ugly. Inflation goes up, what, 2 to 3% each year? So when, inflation goes up, the value of the dollar goes down. So I don't know how we're going to fare out. I don't know whose backs this problem is going to fall on, or shoulders, but I think it's going to fall on our children's backs. They're going to suffer because, of all of this chaos that's going on right now in terms of how the economy's looking. So it seems like, I don't know, if they know a way out. There seems like they're trying to put their heads together to figure something out. But until then, guys, aren't we tired of waiting on somebody else to make our lives great? We need to make our own lives great by creating our own economies. It's just as simple as that. Some people didn't even receive their unemployment until like last week. And guys, the world's been shut down for like 2+ months, or a couple months and some days added. But what are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do to make our situations better? There's an answer out here. I mean, we're not just looking at the people who have gotten wealthy. Nothing just fell into most of their laps. I would imagine, even if it was a business that was passed down to them, generational, that they still have to know their stuff. They still have to study their family's companies so that their family's company can thrive. They still have to educate themselves. There's no way around becoming educated about a matter until you've immersed yourself in it. So you have to sit still long enough so that you can learn something. That's how my outlook is in life. I'm always somebody's scholar. I don't even know if they realize that, but I learn from other people, and that's pretty much the way to go. Especially, you want to follow the path of someone who has already been through what you're experiencing now. They've already gotten past those roadblocks, guys. It's your turn. You think they were afraid? I'm sure they were. They probably were terrified, stepping into uncharted territory. But hey, that comes with it all. That's what makes it great. The fact that you built it brick by brick. I don't care what home, foundation, skyscraper, every component or every piece was put together one piece at a time, one screw at a time, one brick at a time, one slab at a time, one beam at a time. Everything takes time. Rome was not built overnight. So that's how you have to go about, your day to day when you want to be, in an entrepreneur. You're gonna go through a lot of emotions, but you have to be willing to fight through that. It's only teaching you to be greater. It's only building you up to be stronger. Your level of endurance, stimulating your mind, making you think. You guys have to stop shying away from what you need to do to get on the other side of fear. You guys have to really learn how to put in the work so that you can become great. We won't have to rely on the government to do anything for us if we create our own economies. And that is the reason why I joined myecon. There are so many great benefits to this program, to that company. And they're still thriving throughout all of this, unfazed, unscathed. And those are the type of companies that you want to join. A reputable company, a company that's proven itself time and time again, been in business for over 15 years, a debt-free company. You guys better learn how to get on board. I always thought about the saying that, you better surround yourselves with people who are like-minded, people who have possessed those go-getter mentalities, people that are out here living successful lives because they understand money and they understand business. Surround yourself with the opposite and see what happens. Let's say surround yourself, you got 4 broke friends. Chances are you're going to be the 5th one. What do they know? Now, if you can turn that thing around. You can help your friends, with just teaching them knowledgeable things. But they still have to go out there and learn how to get it out of the mud just like you do. Or you guys can work together. And that's some of the greatest motivation. I'm always looking for another team player. I'm always looking for someone to partner with. But you must possess the go-getter mindset. You must be ambitious. You must be ambitious. You must be driven towards success. So with that being said, guys, I just wanted to stop by and just talk. Okay? So I would really appreciate if you guys would hit the like, the subscribe, and even the share button, guys. And also hit the notification bell for when I drop more videos. You'll be the first to see them. All right? Thank you, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.